Hi, I'm Lari from Nosto, and as you can probably see, I'm not a lawyer. I like to preface by saying that in this video or elsewhere, we at Nosto are not providing you any legal advice. Instead, we advise and encourage you to contact your legal counsel for help interpreting and implementing the GDPR or any data privacy regulation in your area. Instead, I'll be going through how we at Nosto are preparing for GDPR to make the transition as smooth as possible for you. Note that while GDPR is a set of regulations in the European Union, it covers any business that processes information and data about EU residents. That's why we're applying changes to our product and adding tools for our merchants globally for our entire customer base. Let's get started. A noticeable addition now available in the Nosto admin is a tooling to control what data Nosto will process and ultimately store. Remember that as an e-retailer, you have the responsibility to inform and get consent from data subjects about the data you use to create personalization. These tools allow you to toggle which data types are processed from your site to create personalization and which will be ultimately dropped. Please note that removing different data types will cease Nosto from processing the data type, which will yield a negative impact to Nosto's performance, while some features can be ultimately disabled. For example, if Nosto is not allowed to process email addresses, email features are obviously not available. Please keep this in mind if you proceed and toggle the data control switches. Disabling data types does not retrospectively remove any personal data, known as PII in the US. Should you need to remove customer data, Nosto has supported this functionality for over a year under a customer removal tool. By inserting a unique identifier for a consumer, in our case an email address, you can drop one, multiple, or all personal data from Nosto. For clarity, if you decide to remove multiple users based on your customer email list, we first compare if we have any records of these individuals and remove those which match. By the end of the process, to avoid a chicken and egg problem, we also remove the list you uploaded to us. Please note that the deletion is irreversible. If you precipitately or accidentally remove personal data you have processed in Nosto, it can't be recovered. Again, proceed with caution and care. To help you to disclose what data Nosto does process on your behalf, we have added a legal section and tooling. This section reveals and creates a short record of data processing activities on each account, which you and your legal counsel will find useful when creating your own. You can find Nosto's data processing addendum here as well. The Data Takeout tool is built for you as a data controller if and when you receive requests from consumers to disclose what personal data Nosto has processed on your behalf. The tool creates a downloadable document which you can then share with the individual following your own policy and process. As an option, if you are using our Facebook ads product, you can enable sending receipt data out of successful orders made on your store to Facebook in order to create more accurate and better custom audiences. This data includes, but is not limited to, consumer's email, name, phone number, zip code, and country code. By default, this option is disabled and only the Facebook pixel is used to send behavioral signals to Facebook. Nosto, as a system or platform, does not send any personal data to Facebook unless you specifically do so by creating a custom audience in the Nosto admin panel. Please note that this feature is only available if you use Facebook ads through Nosto. The new marketing permission flag denotes whether the customer has consented to email marketing. If the marketing permission field is omitted, we assume that the current customer has not given their consent and Nosto will refrain from sending out any personalized triggered emails to that individual. Marketing permission is false by default, but if a user has explicitly agreed to receive marketing, then you can set it to true. In practice, this means reading and mapping the value from opt-in for marketing in your platform, for example, when a consumer has explicitly subscribed for marketing emails when checking out. The field can have two values, true or false, which denote the user's consent to email marketing. In addition to these data privacy tools, we have made a noticeable amount of changes to our service, vendors, and processes, which make Nosto a GDPR-compliant service provider. Lastly, we added the data privacy landing page to our website, which features information and more answers to timely questions such as GDPR. On behalf of our team, I encourage you to message or email our support team regarding legal and data privacy topics if you have any further questions or concerns. Thanks for watching.